Dead Island is a zombie slasher action RPG. It's a game that's heavy focused on melee combat. It's set on the unique, tropical island. It's pretty beautiful. And it has RPG elements, you develop your character, and story plays a major role. Oh yes, zombies are going to die horribly, because we have a vast array of weapons at our disposal. We can use everyday objects that we can pick up, like planks and paddles and whatnot, but we also have more specialized weapons, hammers, machetes, knives. And then we can upgrade them, we can combine them, we can harvest different materials, we can then find blueprints, craft our own modifications. We get electric machetes, we get some combinations of fire and weapons, but that's secret for now. And there will be even more possibilities, so we can safely say that we do have thousands of possibilities. And this is not even our focus, because then we get different character skills that you get. With them you get new animations, so your character can do things that it couldn't do before. You start as this regular guy, this tourist on this island caught up in the zombie outbreak, and you level up, you become much more deadly, and you end up as literally a killing machine. It's a game with a serious story, so if you can use the word realistic for a zombie game, this is the closest thing you can get. The weapons that you can make, the modifications, they're not wacky, they're just effective and deadly. And we want the players to get invested in the story, to care about the characters, and really be wondering what comes next. Right now we're showing Sam B, an ex-one-hit rap star, the guy who is doomed to perform his one song over and over, and he comes to the island for this performance, and suddenly it turns out that he's one of the few survivors who can actually stand up to the zombies, because he's somehow immune to whatever is taking over people on the island. And we will have 3 different characters. We will reveal them later, but generally they represent character classes. Sam B is a tank, he is hard-hitting, he might be a little slower. We'll also have an assassin character, we'll have a leader and a jack of all trades, and they will team up in 4-player co-op to really form an effective zombie killing team. Well, we don't want to get into specifics about the size of the island, but it will be very diverse, and you have a lot of freedom at every place in the story. But when you begin, you have this whole beach, you have the hotel area, that's where the trailer is taking place, the CGI trailer. And you really can walk a long distance, there is a lot of optional stuff, but the game really limits you with real-world limitations. You couldn't get from here to the other side of the bay right now, because you would have to have a boat or a car or something, and if it's a disaster, if there's fires and rioting and whatnot, you need to prepare for that. So we will have to work with what the game world gives you, with what the other survivors can give you, to overcome those obstacles and explore further. There will be sections of the island when there's night. You will also have indoor areas when it's dark. There is no fundamental difference, because to zombies it's all the same. They're just as dangerous. Of course it matters for the player, because we have to use flashlights, we have to find sources of light. So it will be a little different, and it will also be a little more scary. Well, we're not really riding on some insane zombie variety, because we're still going for humanoid zombies, but they will be on various stages of, let's say, zombie evolution, whatever that is. It's up to the players to discover what is the cause of the plague. So you saw the basic slow walking zombies, we call them vessels. You also saw the very aggressive running faster zombies, we call them the infected. And you saw the exploding suicider zombie. There will be several more coming, and you will see them later on. There will always be zombies to kill. We don't want them to flood the player from all directions, but you cannot kill them off to the end, because basically you need to feel threatened by the zombies constantly, so they will respawn. We have some mechanics to make them more random and to make them feel like they actually wandered into the area, but they will always be there.
In the trailer, we saw a dead child. Doesn't happen that often in games. Are there going to be children zombies in this game?
I don't think so, because, it's a trailer, and it's a huge difference between a trailer and the game. And when you see at movies, which essentially are what the trailer is, you have a lot of children in horrors in different roles, and it's not cynicism on our part. It's not just making a cheap entry into the consciousness of the general public that we are killing children there. We're just giving the message that no one is safe, everyone is affected by the epidemic. It's all about survival, and they just didn't make it. The game is coming out for PC, Xbox 360 and PS3 in 2011.